Hey mommies, how are you? So I'm sorry that I've been a little bit offline with my videos for a while. It's because I am doing a much deserved trip around Europe. So I wanted to share with you mommy some of the stuff that I've been going through, just because I'm not with my baby, so I'm not with Isaac, so I'm not like breastfeeding all the time on demand like I used to be. But obviously I want to make sure that I keep my supply because he's with my parents right now. He's being looked after. I left him milk and everything. So right now I'm traveling. So I have to obviously pump because I don't want to lose my milk supply. Obviously it's been reducing. I've been away now from him a few days and I still have about another like 5 days to go. So obviously, because I'm not breastfeeding on demand and I'm not pumping on demand either, because obviously the logistics of where I'm traveling don't allow me to, I'm still trying to pump as often as I can. I'm kind of listening to my body, so when I start to feel myself that I'm a little bit engorged, that's when I pump. So, and if I can pump at night with my Medela pump, my electric pump, I do it. So just wanted to share with you guys a couple things that I've learned on my trip. The Medela pump, the one that you get like with your health insurance, the pump and style, this regular one, the adapter that it comes with is a 9-volt adapter, and it does not withstand like 220 volts. So it's only for like 120. So you have to be super careful with this. Make sure that you get either you know, like a regulator for your pump, or that you get a brand new adapter that is able to withstand that. Because the first time that I plugged this baby in, it like exploded. I thought that was it, that my pump was broke. If that does happen to you, don't worry. It doesn't mean that your pump is broke. It just means that your adapter is gone. So you have to get a new adapter. So if you are like traveling and it's really important for you to keep your supply and all that stuff, make sure that you bring like an extra adapter. Like I said, make sure it's compatible with the voltage of the countries that you're going to be traveling to, and obviously that you have the, like, you can get some of these on Amazon that have different adapters to work in the country wherever you're traveling to. So that's really important about your pump, because I was without a pump for a few days until I was able to get an adapter. But luckily I brought my, you know, manual pump, and this has been like my go-to, because some of the places that I'm traveling to, I'm hiking and stuff like that, so it's not, you know, feasible to use an electric pump. So I take my manual pump, and this has been great. This is just an event one that I had from ages ago, but you can get them in all sorts of brands. It's super easy to use. You know, everything comes off so you can clean it really well, and it goes like in your backpack or pretty much anywhere. And then I've been using one of these also, which is while I'm pumping on one side, because I'm not pumping on both sides. So I pump on one side, I stick one of these on the other side, and what this does is basically create like a permanent suction, so it keeps on draining the breast. So if you have like a letdown, it's going to help with that too. So these are awesome. Also my nursing pads, I use those because if I'm, you know, going a few hours that I'm not able to pump, then I'm not leaking everywhere basically. So these are great for traveling as well. And my main advice is to, don't worry if your supply goes down. You will be able to build it back up, and I'll go through that once I'm back with Isaac. But it's really fine, you know, if you are able to travel and take a little time from your baby, don't feel guilty, you know, especially about breastfeeding. You can keep on keeping your supply up, you know, just make sure you're getting your milk out, and then once you're back with your baby, there's some great tips that I have for you to build up your supply again, and it will go back up to how it used to be. Do not worry about that, okay? Just really important that you don't stop pumping and you don't stop bringing your milk out. That's the really important part. Another good tip is learn to hand express, because sometimes you can even do better hand expressing than using a manual pump. It does take a little bit more time, and you know, it's a little bit tiresome, but it's great. It's really, really great at, you know, so you don't get any mastitis or any clogged ducts or anything like that. So those are my trips while I am away. This behind me is Italy. I'm in a little tiny town called La Spezia, so I'm having a great time. And on another tip, I hate throwing milk away, so if you don't want to throw it away, you can drink your milk yourself, or your spouse or whoever you're with, and nothing happens to them. It's only goodness for them, because it's just horrible to throw your milk down the drain. So if you're able to drink it, then that's awesome. Bye mommies.